Woohoo! Let's Talk About the Music is starting.
What is Let's Talk About the Music, and why are you so excited about it?
It's a podcast with controversial talk and a global mix of music.
Oh, cool. How and where can I listen?
Just go to letstalkaboutthemusic.com and click follow to be sure to get all the info about the bands that are playing and see their music videos. Then click on Spreaker or iTunes to listen live and even chat with other listeners and the host herself.
What day and time is Let's Talk About the Music on?
Every Wednesday night from 8 p.m. to midnight Pacific Standard Time.
I think I'll tune in. Thanks for the info.
Well, that was some boring music.
Spike?
Come on, where's the Justin Bieber? Where's the Katy Perry? Where's the Fall Out Boy?
Noddle, you have witch powers. Turn him into a chipmunk and feed him to the owl outside.
I will do no such thing. We're here to talk about our website.
HomeCanineNeutering.com?
What?
No! InvaderPet.com, where people can check out our comic strips or locate bookstores selling bookmarks with our comics on them. So, listeners, want to see comics of me, Noddle the Witch, my pets Kaylee Cat and Spike Beagle? Go to InvaderPet.com and check us out.
Seriously, though, you guys really have a canine neutering website?
Let's Talk About the Music is wanting your sponsorship to help support local independent music and musicians worldwide. We have different levels of sponsorship for everyone, including up-and-coming bands and musicians, to give a little more boost to your promotions. Let's Talk About the Music is also looking to podcast live from your music-related special events, shows, and venues. For more information, go to letstalkaboutthemusic.com.
Hey everyone! Want to know how you can help Let's Talk About the Music stay on the air and earn some VIP privileges at the same time? Go to patreon.com/LTATM radio to find out how you can get involved. That's patreon.com. Let's Talk About the Music.
Magical Things offers fantasy art for festival and everyday living, featuring the fine arts and craft creations of Marjorie Delaney on practical printed products such as journals, mugs, costuming, wearable art, formal wear, and accessories. We also carry a line of magical supplies, including candles, oils, herbs, and limited ritual items. All items are created in a scenic studio space in Culpeper, Virginia, and available throughout the world online, as well as at festivals and events. Magical Things offers custom creations too, such as costuming, illustrations, and more. Come visit us at magicalfantasy.com.
Cause we cruising candy paint, 84s, built in buckles, chrome, you know we riding real candy paint, 84s, built in buckles, chrome, real candy paint, 84s, built in buckles, chrome, real candy paint, 84s, built in buckles, chrome, real leather seat, stitching tuck, TV screens and wooded wheels.
Headlights shining bright like giant diamonds whenever we driving from Brighton to Coney Island, smiling while dodging sirens. You ain't ready for the Chevy Cruze, rolling with that steady colored hue, coming through with the Malibus. My whip's an art exhibition, in good condition, permission's a precondition. Put the key in ignition, I'm bringing the definition of class back. Cruising down the Ave is bringing you flashbacks. So baby, would you be gone if I ain't had the money for songs? Bet you be drawn to the red Corvettes decked with gas jets, nitros. I go over the limit, give him the Geico. Call me if you got an Audi, we can cruise to Harley's or another party in a Maserati or Ferrari. Car better than the other rides. If you thinking your Lincoln is better, homie, step aside, take a ride. Cali to Brooklyn alleys, if the pavement is vacant, it be shaking from the vibration that the bass is making. Dodging pedestrians, drifting corners like it's a profession. We headed to a direction of an intersection. You know we fooling, cooling, rooming till the car is barely moving. Smoothest music booming. Tell me what's your mileage? We going quickly from 0 to 60, and if we drive to the city,
got sober drivers that be riding with me.
If the traffic get tragic, my tactic is to wreak havoc and do something erratic, something massively drastic. I've had it with the heat for the back seat, just blast the AC, cause we rolling 8 deep. I gotta guard my car from the garage to the boulevards. We can spark in the parking lots or the yard. We seeing friendly faces take a spin. Then again, imagination could take us places where we never been.
Riding with that, you know we riding with that, you know we riding with that.
Candy paint, 84s, built-in buckles, chrome and grill. Candy paint, 84s, built-in buckles, chrome and grill. Candy paint, 84s, built-in buckles, chrome and grill. Leather seat, stitch it up, TV screens and wood and wheels. Candy paint, 84s, built-in buckles, chrome and grill. Candy paint, 84s, built-in buckles, chrome and grill. Candy paint, 84s, built-in buckles, chrome and grill. Leather seat, stitch it up, TV screens and wood and wheels.
Cruisin' Classic are also our 20-year-old out there who graduated from college, not high school, my bad, but college.
Yes. Highbrow.
Yes. Anyway, I'm Shells, and he's Spider, and we make up, let's talk about the music here, and we talk about nothing but independent musicians, unless our independent musician goes on to a label like Maximus did. Then they'll have to come back on the show and let us know how the road is going.
Yeah, very much. Very much so.
And all of our musicians that have come on the show and past are always welcome to come on the show as much as time as they want to. And ask questions to our guests too. Never know.
Yes.
So you guys know.
Now, for anybody who's out there who's interested in being on the show, or who knows an artist who is, then we do have a process in place to do that.
Yes.
So definitely just get in touch with one of us to explain it to you. And we're going to be doing a show about it relatively soon, I think, aren't we?
Well, we have a newsletter here.
That's right.
We have our newsletters that we're starting to do, a video newsletter where it's Spider's turn to do a newsletter. So he is going to show you, musician, how to properly, what it looks like to submit your music through musicsubmit.com.
Yes.
My newsletter is already on there. If you're going to go to letstalkabouthemusic.com or LTATM Radio, on the left-hand side, on the bottom, you'll see. Well, let me open up the webpage because I don't know. I designed it, but it's been a few days. So go to LTATM Radio, and I'll put the link inside the chat room. There you go. And you go on the left-hand side, you see LTATM Radio, and you'll see drop down. You'll see a menu, say programming, playlists, support the musicians, and newsletter. Go to newsletter, click on that, and you'll see my video on what musicsubmit.com looks on my side, and what I see and how I program everything. So you go through that, you'll show. And then pretty soon, Spider should be doing his. Which Spider reminds me, I'm going to give you YouTube passwords so you can load it up to YouTube.
Good, very good. Yeah, I would have been ahead of the game here if I hadn't had some tech problems at my end very recently.
Yeah.
So hopefully that's all resolved. Hopefully.
Yes.
We'll see.
And yeah, I got that email. I'm just like, I'm in the car with our techie Dennis, and it's like, Dennis, Spider's got issues with his laptop, and I'm reading it. He started messaging me. Well, okay, tell him to do this. I'm like, wait. I'm reading the rest of it. Okay, he's got it taken care of. We're good. Okay.
Yeah, it was pretty dicey there for a little while, so I wasn't entirely sure how it was going to end up, and so I was just trying to be on the alert because it was so close to the Wednesday show, and I didn't want to be like, oh no, show's canceled. But, everything so far has worked out.
Yes.
And still crossing some fingers and some toes, and hopefully everything else works. I still have some things that need reinstalled and rearranged and all that good stuff.
Mm-hmm. So far, so good. You've been doing excellent, so no complaining there, man.
Well, I try. I do try. I was nervous about the video pick this week because considering that I didn't even know if I was going to have the tech available to do so, I was just like, oh no.
Mm-hmm. Well, I'm glad you pulled it off. I'm able to find out who you picked. I mean, I did not change it on the website because I got home like Monday and I want nothing to do with the computer until like today. It's like, I need to do it, but I'm sorry. So, White Horse, I apologize for not changing the video. I'll do it tomorrow, and yeah. I'm sorry. But yeah, Spider's going to do the newsletter that's going to be coming up, and he's going to show you guys what Music Submit looks like from a musician standpoint, what you guys got to do. And then I may do a second one, but we hold out till October. October to do the next one, and we're going to show you guys how to label your music.
Yes. Now, this isn't important just for the radio show here. This is important information for artists in general because, as I probably mentioned this like the last 2 or 3 shows, but it's worth repeating. The way that music is submitted a lot of times now, if you are not with a label that takes care of it for you already, then you have to submit it digitally to whatever distributor you're sending your music out to. And they all have various rules and standards in place for how they're able to identify who you are, what your music is, what songs are, and how their customers are going to understand that kind of stuff. So it's very important that you know how to present your tracks, because even if they sound like the most awesome music ever, if a distributor cannot tell what the track is or cannot adequately explain it to a customer, then they don't care how good it is, and they are not going to feature it. And it's one of those things where it's just a little bit of extra bookkeeping, just something to make sure that you know how to present your material, and you'll be good. And it's easy. Once you get it down, it's second nature, and you don't have to worry about it after that. You can just take care of it within like a few seconds, and you're good. Mm-hmm.
And because I have a few musicians who actually come, I see the reader board, see the name, but it comes on as track 1 or track 2 or track whatever, and I cannot play it. Because we are slowly but surely will be getting our streaming license, and we will be a functional radio station. And once that happens, the track 1, track 2, it's all I see is not going to get played. And so when I do that newsletter, I will be emailing privately to people who need to change their music if they want to continue on. Otherwise, I can't play it.
It's for everybody's benefit.
Yes.
It's for our benefit to give you the proper credit, partially, because if we don't know what the song is called when it comes up, we can't on the spot say, oh yeah, this was so-and-so. Because there comes a time when we don't always plan out some of the songs that come on the show. We try to, but sometimes, a band cancels, or we feel like being spontaneous, and we want to just look in the library and say, we're going to play this by these people. Yep. And if we can't see what the name is without doing some extra digging to find out where we got the track, then we can't be spontaneous about it, and we can't give you an extra spot on the spur of the moment.
Right.
So, and again, like I said, it's for your own benefit as far as just general bookkeeping will help larger organizations like other